So I could heal in one hand and flame in the others. Is that right? Yeah. Or I can ward in one hand and flame in the others. Okay. Or I could sparks in one hand. Interesting, Lydia. What do you reckon? I'm down. This is creepy guy.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Why does he look...
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely.
Loving that echo chamber.
I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim. To guide its people through this time of transition. To help lead them to a better future.
Alright, later.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go.
Cool.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert level destruction spells yet?
Nah, mate.
Ah, this is good. But Jezargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jezargo. Oh yes, Jezargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo to become great. There is much for Jezargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful, of this there is no doubt. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it.
What a character.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly.
Jezargo will go wherever he can to learn more. Oblivion itself, if need be.
Alright, you can shut up now.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult for me growing up.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same.
They won't say much, but most people have very strong opinions about the college and those that study here. New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
I'm not really Northern Redguard, but you know.
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. All right then.
Latest.
Jazargo will go wherever he can to learn more. Oblivion itself, if need be.
What's this now? Oh, I think this is the library, right? Yeah. This guy. This guy's jokes.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs.
What's an Atronox?
Now, do you require assistance?
Is there any college you can assist with? You take your work quite seriously.
Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
Cool.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim,
Well,
but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Wow, there was me trying to avoid getting a quest, and he gave me a quest. Right, laters.
Fight well.
Oh, thanks. Who's that creeping around? Who are you?
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Yeah, alright,
Good.
okay.
Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
Alright, calm down.
I'll
Okay.
gladly share my knowledge with you.
Ah, yes. Not yet. Let me get
All
some more
right,
pee.
then.
What's this? Steal from bookcase. Steal from bookcase. Let's not do stealing. Cats of Skyrim. Is that like cats of Instagram? Oh dear. Damn, I was just thinking, last time I played this game, I don't think there was an Instagram. Definitely wasn't Snapchat. Can't take any of this stuff. Oh no, there was something there. I could read. No, Red Eagle. No, no, no. Alright, what's this down? Skyribs. Let's open it up. Oi, oi. Hello down there. Hello down there. Whoa. Tell you what, right? This game is mad, Izzle. Right, let's sit here and contemplate our future for a minute. So, we are supposed to meet Delphine, but Shalador insights are there. We need to go meet Torfde outside Sarthal. So, if we... This is kind of main quest, right? We don't. Alright, so this is all mage stuff. Mage stuff. I think that's main quest. I'm not entirely sure what this is. What I would really like is something that I could just knock out, get rid of, and try and get down my quests, which I know is pretty much impossible in Skyrim. But so I've only got sort of like 3 main things there. I could follow this path for a while and then go back to meet Delphine and go to the main path and pick up as much magic as possible. But I wasn't really bothered about magic. I'm more attack. I know what that one is, and I don't really want to do that yet, so I'm going to ignore that completely for now until I finish the main quest. I'll tell you what, let me know. What would you prefer me do? Let me know on a postcard.